overwhelming, and I didn't really know how to prepare for something like this. So I couldn't really write a speech. So I'm just gonna make it up at the top of my head with a few talking points. So, first off, I just want to thank my family, my boys, Jacob and Joey. You guys blow me away. And Adrian, I love you. We've been married forever. And it's a rare thing in this crazy rock world. And I love you so much. I gotta thank my mom, Billie Joe Armstrong. She's from Oklahoma. Moved to California. You and Dad had 6 kids. I'm the youngest one, and like my house, the one thing I'm so grateful for is all of the music that was in our house. It's like for my brother, my oldest brother Alan. He had first of all, the Beatles and the Stones and the Kinks, and we used to come to his house and sleep over there, and we'd watch Showtime at night, and I'd watch Alice Cooper, 12 o'clock because that was a good time to watch it. My sister Marcy was pretty much the person that showed me Elvis Presley for the first time, and I thank you. And my sister Holly's like, cool in the gang. And my sister Anna is basically that record collection that you have turned my world inside out. Thank you so much. If there's anything, it's like a lot of people here right now. It's like my record collection is actually sitting in this room. The fact that I got to hear an album like Horses by Patti Smith, man. And there you are, standing right by and my brother David, we listened to Led Zeppelin and Van Halen and Motley Crue and Cheap Trick and Pyromania by Def Leppard and a few others that hopefully will be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame sooner. So it was like my house was like rock and roll high school. Literally, it was nuts. All my friends would come to my house and say, "Where do you smoke weed at?" I said, "Billie Armstrong house." Yeah. No, I didn't know. My bandmates, me and Mike got together. Our school district went bankrupt, so they closed down the main junior high, and they combined 2 elementary schools to come together. And so he went to one elementary, and I went to the other, and I used to have to take the bus out there. First day of elementary school, in I think the 5th grade, I walked up, and then I was like the class clown, but Mike was like the class clown, and so it was kind of like this dueling banjos that was going to go back and forth. It was like, so we both were, what you get is deliverance. And I went to a show. Anyways, Mike, you are my musical soulmate, man. I love you so much, and we've been through everything together and this whole thing. And I thank you so much for everything, your friendship, your family. I love you. I met Trey was playing in this band called The Lookouts, and they were. They have this really young drummer, and he was wearing a old lady shower cap and a tutu. And so that's the first time I saw Trey, and I was like, and then I don't know. As years went by, we got to know each other. We just seeing him at shows and things like that, and then he joined the band, and I don't know. It was just just amazing drummer. One of my favorite drummers of all time. I mean, if there's one instrument that I love to hear, it's because my father is a jazz drummer, my brother is a drummer, my uncle is a drummer. I'm the oddball. But Trey is just phenomenal, and he pushes, and he's the most dangerous drummer on the planet. I love this. And there was this backyard party that Sweet Children played. That was us before Green Day. And the kid that was filling in at the time, me and Mike were looking for a drummer, and this guy was in this crazy band called Isocracy. His name is John Kiffmeyer, also known as Al Cedrante. He's a couple years older, and at the time he was like a veteran in our in that community. And John, thank you so much. I love you, and God bless your family. Thank you so much. And I don't know, what can I say? Lookout Records, it's so rare that you get to have like an independent label that is putting out bands that are in a scene that are like a place like Gilman Street, from where we come from. And they were putting out my favorite records at the time. It was Crimshine, Operation Ivy, Isocracy, Tim Armstrong. I love you, brother. We had this gig that John booked, and it was going to be on top of this mountain in Mendocino. So we drive up there, and we're supposed to play at the Lookouts, and Trey booked the show. So we drive all the way up to the top of this mountain, and we play in this cabin that didn't have a roof or electricity. Now, how the hell you're supposed to have a gig, I have no idea. But they got some generators, and we plugged in, and that's where we really met Larry Livermore for the first time. And Larry, you've been so great to us. Thank you so much. You opened your door, and thank you. It's like for kids like us and other kids playing and rock and roll bands, and to have that independent spirit, and it's just great. Thank you so much. And I also want to thank other people that worked at Lookout Records, like David Hayes, Chris Applegren, and Pat Hines. And which leads me to all the people at Reprise. Thank you so much. I have to say we've had a great experience there. So we've been there for 20 years. Thank you so much for everyone that worked in the mailroom, that goes out to try to find bands. What a thankless job. Everybody over there, but most of all, I have to thank Rob Cavallo. We've only worked with 2 producers in our entire career, and Butch Vig did 1 record, so thank you, Butch. But Rob, you did all of them. So thank you so much, and I really feel like you are a brother. We are kindred spirit in the fact that we could sit around and play songs all day long together and just speak in that language. I just love to talk about, and love to talk about it with you and stuff, and we'll talk about it later. Thank you, Rob. Pat Mangarella, you're a brave man. You're our manager. I want to apologize for the hotel rooms. I want to apologize for Trey's drum sets catching on fire. I want to, thanks for rehab. And thanks for doing those talks that we were not capable of doing. So thank you. Thanks a lot. I love you. And in closing, so we come from this place, it's called Gilman Street. It's a club, it's in Berkeley. And I am so fortunate, we are so fortunate to be able to play there, because it's all ages, and it was nonprofit, and it was just all of these goofballs, and it was just like it was like romper room for degenerates. It was so great, and what a great scene. And we got to watch our friends' bands, and they got to watch us play, and they got to heckle us, and we tried to heckle back, but they heckled better. So, and I got to see Operation Ivy, and I got to see Try, and I got to see Sewer Trout and Nasal Sex, and these far out there bands. And I am truly fortunate, but I love rock and roll music. I always have. As soon as I opened my eyes and took my first breath, I am a fan. And that's the one thing that I'm going to close with, is that I love rock and roll.